comparing the statistics from last year, we're still on track. Our speed enforcement compared to last year is up 19%. Drunk driving enforcement is up 27%. Seatbelt enforcement is only down 1%, and that calculated 7 citations. So I think the officers are still going out there and doing their work. And then child seat violations are up 23% over last year. So the officers are doing a good job. We've also, of course, the fiscal restraints. Our end of our fiscal year is June 30th. Right now, we are 30% below the overtime allocation, which was a savings to the state so far of $51,000 just for the Mojave CHP office. So
1,288 acres. Now we have perimeter fencing around this, but you're familiar with the area. Basically, if you're coming onto base, there's like a telephone line of telephone poles that goes kind of off to the left. And if you went over the hill, it would open into this nice wide expanse, and that will be our enhanced use lease solar array. It will be the largest in North America. It will generate 450 megawatts of power, which equates to roughly 500,000 homes. You'll see these are the technologies that you see locally. You'll see this cropping up all over Mojave, of course. Now, PV is actually the chosen technology that Edwards will be using because it uses the least amount of water. Interestingly enough, it's just cleaning. The company that Edwards has chosen and that was rated higher, the DLT, we've gone through the whole contracting program, is Photo Audio Renewable Ventures. It's a company that's financially solid, that has the money in hand, they're ready to go. This is not a pipe dream, this is a real deal. Ideally, we would see construction beginning in the 2013 timeframe. 2014, seeing power on the grid. 2015, all of us being overjoyed about this incredible, huge change of affairs for us.
When you get this many children this age together, there's no telling what is going to happen. But so far, so good. Just when I begin to think, I know a lot of people around Roseland that come to this place and I look at their faces and I realize that I don't know, I know hardly anybody here tonight. So that makes me unhappy because I like to meet people, I like to get to know people, so I hope that I will get to know you in time to come. Thank you so much for entrusting your children to us. We've had such a great year and been so excited to see kids fill up our facility. As you know, we're in a growth mode, and a year ago we were very limited as to how many kids we could have. And when we moved into our building, we dedicated the whole first floor to school. And so we are ready to serve this community, and delighted that you have chosen to have your children in our program here.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jack. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Any more?
We have skate park, which gave us the front line of the newspaper, and now it's looking like a transient park. And I don't know what's the dynamics involved in it. If it takes us getting together, as a community cleaning it up, I don't mind doing that. But I think for that to be our cornerstone, our newest marquee, and with the weeds and the brush out there, it's looking kind of raggedy. I don't know. I guess the school has a say-so in it. They can work from someone or the other. But I would hope that if they don't want to do it, the maintenance people for the school, they don't want the district to do it, rally us as a community, because when you come off the freeway, you head to Willow Springs, that's the first thing you see. When you go in the shopping center, that's the first thing you see, and you look kind of bad there. So I know there's a lot of people, a lot of say-so when it comes to who can and cannot do, but let's do something, because the signs look beautiful. I actually walked in there the other day. I'm looking at the signs, I'm looking at the skate park, I look at all the debris there. And then let's put some responsibility on these kids. A lot of people did a lot of work, and maybe get these kids together and have a cleanup day for the kids out there, because all you folks made it possible for those kids to have that cleanup.
They're willing to donate it to the district, and we're in works with that right now. And as soon as that's gone through their board, like Mr. Stewart said, then we can run down to Bakersfield, we'll pick it up, and we'll bring it home and put it to use on our natural gas fueling station. But yes, there'll definitely be a savings to the district on our cost for the project.
There are really 4 items which we would recommend changing. We would recommend that this be approved by the board, subject to revision of those final terms and final review and approval by council. We think there is also a provision that needs to be added, that if for some reason, and these are, again, these are legal points, these are not expectancies that the school district isn't going to fully perform, but rather just to make sure that the legal document is in proper form.
The school's taken the lead in developing this particular joint use agreement that you have before you, and they've taken several months to work on this. I feel as though the district could take a little longer time to review it, mainly because, as was mentioned, there's a lot of mirror images that should be reflected in this that is not, and you've pointed out some of them tonight. One is the cost, whether you can charge a fee or charge a rental, a usage fee or a rental, that should be in it. Whether or not the insurance, reciprocal insurance, should be in it.